Have you ever stopped to think that some of the foods you eat every single day might be silently destroying your testosterone? And the worst part? They're often the same foods most people believe are completely harmless. Today, you're going to learn how 5 extremely common foods are quietly draining the energy, focus, strength, and confidence of millions of men. But before we dive in, think about this. How many times have you felt tired for no reason, struggled to build muscle, noticed a drop in your libido, or found your mood all over the place? Those signs might not just be stress. They could be the result of the wrong diet and the slow destruction of your natural testosterone. Let's start with the first villain: refined sugar. That spoon of sugar in your coffee, that soda at lunch, that cookie in the afternoon, it doesn't seem like much, but sugar is one of the worst enemies of testosterone. When you eat sugar, your body releases insulin to control the excess glucose in your blood. The problem is that high insulin levels shut down testosterone production. And it doesn't stop there. Sugar also spikes cortisol, the stress hormone, which destroys even more testosterone. It's a vicious cycle. The more sugar you eat, the tireder you feel, the more cravings you get, and the weaker your body becomes. That's why men who cut sugar often experience a huge boost in energy, focus, and even mood. Now, the second enemy hides behind a healthy image: processed milk. We've all been told that milk is good for you, but the truth is that most milk today comes from cows treated with synthetic hormones and antibiotics. Those hormones end up in your body, disrupting the natural balance between testosterone and estrogen. In other words, you might be consuming daily doses of estrogen without realizing it. And when estrogen goes up, testosterone drops. The result? Less strength, more fat, slower metabolism, and a noticeable loss of drive. Switching to natural, hormone-free, or fermented options can make a massive difference. Now, the third saboteur is almost invisible: refined vegetable oils like soybean, corn, and canola. They're everywhere, in fried foods, sauces, snacks, and processed meals. These oils are loaded with oxidized omega-6 fats that cause inflammation throughout the body. When your body is inflamed, it diverts energy from hormone production to defense. Worse yet, these oils can damage the very cells responsible for producing testosterone. Men who replace them with olive oil, coconut oil, or real butter often notice results within weeks: better energy, clearer focus, and higher performance. Now comes one of the sneakiest destroyers: alcohol, especially beer. Most people don't realize it, but beer contains phytoestrogens, compounds that mimic estrogen inside your body. That's why frequent drinkers tend to gain belly fat and lose muscle mass. Alcohol also overloads the liver, the organ responsible for processing hormones, making it harder to regulate testosterone. It's not just about looks. Alcohol can disrupt sleep, lower sperm quality, and increase cortisol, all of which crush testosterone levels. And finally, we have ultra-processed foods. They seem convenient, harmless, even tasty, but they're hormonal poison. Fast food, chips, processed meats, frozen meals, and even many protein bars are full of preservatives, colorants, and chemicals that interfere with your endocrine system. Some are even packaged with BPA, a compound found in plastics and cans that mimics estrogen and directly sabotages testosterone. Even in small amounts, the long-term damage can be devastating. Think about it. If your daily diet includes sugar, processed milk, vegetable oils, alcohol, and ultra-processed foods, you're literally creating an environment inside your body where testosterone can't survive. These foods inflame you, unbalance your hormones, and shut down the systems that make you feel strong, confident, and full of life. Now, imagine the opposite. Cutting or reducing these 5 enemies and replacing them with real whole foods, lean meats, eggs, vegetables, healthy fats, and fruits can completely transform your body and your mind. More testosterone means more focus, more energy, more drive, and more results in every area of your life. It all starts with what's on your plate. And the truth is simple. Either you control your diet, or your diet will continue to control you.